the story.
Mm.
Yeah.
Could you please show my document, show my notes?
Okay.
We can just quick review, make a quick review about those guests, these rooms. Include user roles, user stories. Yes, we got blind. Each user story should have some business value. Mm. I don't think like turning on device has some business value here.
What if it's off? Then you still turn it on. It has to be muted.
The museum in that like in that example from teacher studios, they don't make user stories like enter our website, etc.
Okay, okay. Oh my god, then we already have one. Well, okay, I guess we can recharge.
Recharge, maybe just recharge, yes.
So when we just delete that, right?
I suggest to do that what right now. I think what else? Writing that was yes, feature story titles, yes, discussion is all. So yes, some business value, have some business value. Like indicating obstacle and recharging device.
Yeah. Yeah, but not just switching on. Okay, so let us delete that. Yeah. So as a blind person, I can okay, I can point to the device, change the direction. I want to check. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, I should also say and what I expect, right? So I can point the device in this direction, and receive that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so for the recharge, so for this one, I guess I can put the device in the charging station or something. Recharge that, I guess. Sure. I can recharge the recharge. That's it?
yes, so yes.
Okay, so that's it.
For the Arduino, we don't have to change any batteries, right? It's only recharge that's good enough?
The Arduino doesn't come with any power, so we have to find a way to power the board.
The videos I was watching on it, I think it said it has some battery on the board and we need to just charge it like either by USB or something. We charge it we charge it with your laptop.
Unless we put the battery in it, like if we somehow connect the battery to it.
Doesn't it come built in with the board?
No.
Okay.
Depends on the board.
Okay.
really?
Okay.
It depends on the board. Maybe the board supported like internal battery, but ours, at least mine, doesn't. So it depends on the board.
Yeah, it depends on the version of the board. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, at least for the ones that we have, there's no battery. We have to supply our own battery.
Okay, no worries.
So for this part, I'll probably finish. It looks really simple.
Yeah. Our main complexity is our hardware device. That is why.
Yeah, for the person who's using it, it should be less complicated as possible. For developer, it may be how much ever complicated, that's okay. And as
Okay.
when you see our customers being a blind person, we should reduce their tasks as much as possible. So this is good enough. Just use it
Okay.
when they want to use and just recharge it over the night or something.
Okay. So yeah, so it's good. We're gonna move on to okay, and then we're gonna do the estimates. But we have to estimate how much time each task would take. But if you did you guys see the workshop video from another team, like from previous semester or something?
No.
I saw those three videos, but I think I missed this one you're showing us.
Oh, you use this slide?
Yes, I've seen I guess I can see this.
Yeah, so this is the other team's video, and they are well, they're doing it in person. So this is part where they're estimating, and you know how they do it? I don't know if I can play the sound if I can hear it. Can you hear the sound? Did you hear the sound from the video?
I don't think so.
Okay, so essentially they are their customer is like showing them like each one of these cards, and then just ask the developers in the group how much time they would think that particular task would take, and then each developer would have to write down their own numbers in their own card, and then at the end they would show it to everyone. So it's kind of like a secret ballot, like a secret vote.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you write down the number, and only you would know it, and I write down my own number, and only I would see it, and at the end we would all show our number, and then we'll compare the number, and then we can talk about it.
Is it number? I mean, is it number of hours or is
Hours.
okay?
So the number of developer hours. So should we do that? And what is the point we're not really recording right now, right?
I'm just recording it anyway.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Okay, so do you want to do it now? Because I think we're only the developers. Only three.
Like we can do it now.
Okay. Nafi, are you going to be the customer? Yeah. Are you going to be the customer for this session at least? So you can go through the YouTube card and ask us how long it would be.
Yeah, I can do whatever you want.
So how do you guys want to do that? How are we going to do the secret ballot thing? I guess we could just pretend it's a secret ballot. I can type in my number here, and then we can all just hit enter and then just each other's number, and then we can talk about any history about that.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for this, oh, you know what? I think we could break this down to smaller tasks so we can estimate.
Yes.
So So instead of indicating hospital, we can break it down to like getting input. How many hours we can we need to take for the input part, and then how many hours we need to spend on the output, etc.
On the board, you mean inputs and outputs?
Yeah. So because we have to write the code for getting the input and the output.
Input shouldn't take a lot of time. The problem is only with the output. I had seen the video, right? He shows the way of recording. It's very simple how you program it. Inputting is very simple. You just tell which port number and what kind of data are you storing. Is it an integer or a letter or however you want to. It's the output that we have to spend more time on.
But we can still break it down. So one would be like 1 hour and the other would be 10 hours or something.
Sure, yeah.
Just to break it down to smaller tasks. What do you think? What do you guys think?
Yes, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, so that's input. So one would be
So the same question I have, what kind of output are we expecting when we don't have any feedback in terms of sound or vibration?
the circle.
I haven't seen what is it, but what does it do, the servo motor?
Oh, okay, you know what? I actually made I made a diagram, model thing in Blender.
Oh,
This is like I just downloaded this model for the hand.
okay.
So one way to do this is to make it like the user can hold it, right? So this is gonna be the ultrasound center,
Okay.
the same.
Mm-hmm.
So you can point this like you can hold this like a flashlight or like a hand, right? And then you can point it to the front or whatever. And then this is the servo.
Okay.
So this is the servo.
And does that give a vibrating feedback?
For the servo, it rotates. Let me change that. Yeah, it rotates like that.
Okay, okay.
It rotates like that. So for our servos, they can rotate about 180 degrees.
Okay.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But how user like sees that change of the arrow? I mean, how can he? Because I don't see this like line touches. I mean, user. How can you like?
You mean how can they feel it or?
Yes. How can they feel?
So I guess the servo motor is gotta come and hit the finger every time, right?
Yeah. So like here, I'm gonna you can push it against the finger, like this, so they can feel it, right? So if the obstacle is really far away, then you can be like this. And it gets closer and closer, then you push it up against your hand.
I see. But I see. Okay. Why don't you want to make it variable? I mean,
This is just one way to do it. We still have to come up with the actual way to do that. This is just one way that I.
What was your question, Andrew? What did you want to do it?
Yeah.
like make it variable because user have to grab it, and if this variable user can use his or her hand for some other purposes, like to make it like a watch. When you wear it like a watch, you can use your hand, but in this case, user cannot use his hand, and I think very it's more more useful for blind people to or have their hands.
Andrew, application wise, it can be converted into any kind of handheld or wearable device. The only basic point we have to see is the sensors and the servo motor working. How we fix it, in what we fix it. It's we,
Yeah,
we can see that.
But okay, in this stage it doesn't matter, so we can skip it.
Exactly. Now it's okay. For now, we can just think that servo motor is giving a feedback for the blind person.
Yeah. And because how we're gonna actually put everything together would require, I think, the majority of time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for the input, we're just gonna go like get a note on pencil. Okay. So something like that. So now we're gonna do the estimation for how many hours we think each could take. Nafi, if you wanna coordinate this part. Or do you want me to do it?
Which part?
The estimation. I guess I could do it. Okay, so for, let's say for this one, for the input, just type in your own box, like how many hours you think it would take.
Can we have one more item to this? Actually, okay, one more item is to physically connect the devices. It will also require some time. Yeah, connect the device because like we need to discover like like we need to provide so our supply or our camera, so it will require some time.
So how about set up?
One more point is I guess the concentration of device when we configure our order output and for input use, something like that.
Something like put another box. Like that. I guess we could also just include not amount of time.
Yes, but these are we have like those steps separated and we estimate each step separately.
Yeah.
And then we can just just add those add our estimation and receive some like final amount of hours. Something like that.
Yeah. Maybe I could put something like here. Like as a note.
Yeah.
Down here.
It can be it can even be a separate document. But if we need do we need this in the video like we need estimation task this part to be in the video, yes.
I don't think so. No.
No? Okay then. So we can agree.
Well, I'm not sure, but I don't think.
Okay. Okay. So we can agree with you.
Okay, so maybe I should just put setting up and research. Well, I don't need to put research, right? Because that's a given.
On the other hand, this step is like it's not so important because it's just for us. It's like an assignment.
Yeah.
We can put like some number, just like some random number.
What do you mean random number?
I mean, we can like put, for example, this task will require requires like 16 hours. Yes.
Okay.
So finally, that is all. Maybe require more or less, but for this assignment, it doesn't matter. So we can find like some of it.
Okay, so yes, I guess I should.
Yeah, definitely. So we can skip this part. Like okay, for example, I think it will take like between
All together, including testing and everything, I would say 10 hours
like
for the input.
it will take okay, yeah, that is your estimation. 10 hours for input. Only for input. Oh, I see. For input. Yes, it's okay for me.
Take it back? What do you think?
Yeah, that should be good enough.
So I'm gonna do like estimate. And now, here's what we do. Okay, so for output, including testing and everything,
You could say put like 30, so that might be like total 2 days of time for both input and output. No, I'm sorry, that'll be like a whole 40 hours, whole week, right?
for what?
Just saying like for input and output, if we make 40 hours, that'll be like a week of time, right? 10 for the input, 30 for the
yeah,
output.
Yeah. 5 days.
Yeah, we could do that, right?
Yeah.
so
So we have to break it down to like actual number.
yeah, so 10 for that one for output to 0.
So does 30 sound good for output? 30 hours?
Sounds good, yes.
Yeah.
Including all the testing and everything, yeah.
You see, this is like estimation. It's rough estimation. So
Yeah, I have no idea how off we are. But
yeah,
whatever.
we only need to do this part for an assignment, but we don't have like domain knowledge, technical knowledge, so our estimations are so.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay.
we can just like put any numbers, any real numbers, and that is all for our assignment.
Yeah.
I think it will be like different. Okay, and the last one, recharge device.
Yeah. For this part, we have to physically connect whatever power source, yeah, to the device.
It also includes like hardware part and wires.
Yes.
That is the main difficulty. So I don't know.
This could take, I don't know, anywhere between 1 minute to months.
Yes. 10 hours?
10 hours? Okay. Well, I'm fine with that. It's a round number. What do you think, Agatha?
Yeah, anyway, it's like we don't just charge it once, we keep doing it. That's okay.
Sorry? 10 hours? Fine. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So this is it. I think
With that recharge device, we can also in the explanation you can see like we can test the battery backup time also.
oh, that's gonna
Right.
be longer.
So we'll see. It's okay. No worries. Let it be now. No need to change.
Yeah. So we
It's a better thing, right? That the blind person doesn't have to keep charging it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's like testing consistent.
Yeah.
Placement. That's the placement. What else? Oh, and then the last one is prioritizing the user stories. Like which path we should do first.
First is input, right? We need to get the inputs right.
Yeah, you have to go in order.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we'll say this one is to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Output second, and then the battery last.
Yeah. Once every device is working, then we can check our battery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because I'm getting we just plug this into the computer's USB port and power it.
Right. When we are working, it's always on the USB power, so we don't have to worry much about it.
Okay.
Yep, that's but one more like this is not our user stories.
Okay.
We've got like 2 user stories, so I don't we should like create a new document or something like that because our user stories are detect an obstacle and second one which was
The second would be the recharging.
recharging, yes.
Yeah.
Because this one is subtasks, those like this are subtasks for first user story.
Okay.
Just a little clarification. Are you agree or not? Because like
Yeah, that makes sense because this is really developer story, not user story.
yes. It's like subtasks for user story. So
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna revert this back.
you can copy this one, revert back, and place it somewhere else.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you can copy.
I think they should have like that kind of functionality.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh.
You can keep it in the buffer and just Control Z and then paste it.
Would I lose the coffee?
Yeah, and now, not now, it will be earlier. I believe Control Y. Try Control Y. Yes, is it? Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now Control V.
Okay, so there. Good. Okay, so this is the user story.
Yes.
Estimate is, I guess, 48 hours for that one, right?
Yes.
So the user story is basically somewhat like testing, or are we speaking about how the user is gonna use the device?
It's more like one feature of the device.
it's like the functionality that the user would want.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Yes.
So for that one, we'll just, I think 10 hours is not.
Yeah, you can like put any number you want.
It's more like 100 hours.
I think it will take like I'm not sure, but like 3 days more than enough. But hardware part, I'm not good at hardware part to estimate that, so let's just buy random numbers.
Yeah, so that's fine. Just put some random, I guess. There's no way we'll be accurate anyway.
Yes, that is the point of estimation.
Okay, so for this, that's our story. That's the developer story.
It's more like subtasks. Yes.
Yeah, so we don't really need the formal things. Because this is not something we would hand in with only that part. This is what we would hand in for the assignment.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. You can also remove that like a supply part so you can point out the device, like the description part, because it doesn't matter for us.
Yeah.
Supply, something like that.
Okay, then for prioritizing.
Yes, prioritizing, indicate an obstacle.
That's it. That's the main priority. Recharging is second priority. You could say it's the lowest priority task.
Okay, so 1 and 2, right? 1,
Yes.
Yeah.
2. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the assignment. Yeah, the end of it.
Awesome. And just so that you guys know, Professor has asked us to change the document. The first one we have done, user stories. I mentioned earlier that there needs to be personas. And the second thing, just a minute. Can you just scroll up on that? I think even for the starting image we have put for the user stories, I think he wanted more explanation also, and he wanted appropriate names. He didn't wanted the seeing helper, and last one we have like seeing person in the dark. That's like totally wrong, even grammatically. We were talking about person who could not see in the night, so either night blindness or any other accurate term. So he wanted proper terms and explanation for those. So we got to ask our customers to update the documents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that you guys are all aware of what needs to be done on the document.
So we should, but there are, I think WhatsApp, we could put in something here.
Anyway, just so that I just told you that we should all know about it, and we'll ask them to get on it.
Yeah. And I have a question. Do we just include everyone within like one, like a blind user? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4 of these into one single block?
It kind of becomes like that, yes. Even though those all have different situation, like different scenarios, one is completely blind and one is partially, and they all use for the same cause to find any obstacle in their way, right? So that's how he said, like when you write the user stories, you know what are their users. So group them according to their users.
Okay. So essentially, the entire diagram would be one block.
Exactly.
Depends on it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess for assignment 2, we're done. Right? Good.
Awesome. So I also have the recording. I'll share it with you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll put the link also on the document. And do you need screenshot also for this time, or you can just put the diagram in the document, right?
Well, okay. Let me just put this in. Okay. Okay.
And Juni, do you remember last time I showed you how to link this Lucy chart into a document?
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that directly, and you could insert insert the drawings from the document.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see.
Navdeep, are you here? Yeah, yeah. Are you in the web development class? Which one? Like today at. Do you have a game development class? Yeah, I have. Do you have it today? Yeah. 3:30? Sorry? 3:30? What do you mean? What time? I have it at 3:30 to 6:30. Yeah, the same class. Do we have a midterm today? I don't think so. Yeah, we can stay on. Yeah, course online says but we need a week or two, remember? Just do next week. What's it?
Okay, guys, sorry to interrupt. I'll just stop the recording.